Hey there, guess what? If you're a farmer, you can have your low tunnels paid for by the NRCS. They have this cool new program where farmers can get $4 to $5 for each square foot to help with a Quick Hoops low tunnel system, frames and fabric included. It's like free money to help you grow more stuff on your farm. Want to learn more about Quick Hoops and the NRCS program? Click on the link below. Yeah, that's the thing about farming, right? It's not always add more land. If you're a small farm and let's say you're hitting the ceiling, meaning customers are buying all the salad mix you can grow in the field. Your first instinct could be like, I need more land to put in more beds of Salanova. But there's a lot of ways to increase productivity. You can become more efficient. You can increase how well you grow so you can get more yield per bed. Maybe it's a fertility issue or something like that, a pest issue. The other way is you go undercover. Another way is you do this. You find an alternative product that is much less space intensive, or is it more space intensive? Anyway, uses less space and really doesn't use field space because it's grown on concrete. And you can now take that salad mix, which you're maxed out at in the field, and you can grow a bunch of stuff in some other location, otherwise not suited for field crops. And I don't know, what do you think you can, add a third of the volume to your salad mix? Like, increase your salad mix volume by a third more?
Yeah, easy. I'd say in yeah, if you're just talking salad mix and not talking garnish for chef, not talking retail microgreens, third would be you wouldn't want to be any higher. Worst scenario, you know, snowstorm eats up your high tunnel, but you've got a designated microgreens house, then that's your when times are tough, it's your fast stuff is sometimes your only option to bounce back. We've been through, some I think everyone's had, well, anyone that farms has some pretty tough times, whether it's snow collapsing your greenhouse, wind taking your cat tunnels, whatever. The when the times are tough, we're just looking at what's fast and how can we get back.
Yeah,
That's where
one
the
thing I like that you hit on, because this is a big theme, and I think life and farming, decide on what works and eliminate everything else. And stop avoiding temptation to just try, or add on. You're down to just radish, four
Yep.
types or three types in a daikon. What, and you said you tried 40 different things, 40 different ways. What were the things that eventually led you to just say, forget it. All the rest of the stuff is gone and radish is the winner?
Well, friends of mine had a salad mix, and back in the day they're telling me they had 20 leaf types in there, and they said it was just driving them a bit crazy. And when they dropped it to six, they said, you know what? Not one customer even noticed. So last winter there was no lettuce in our leaves and shoots. This winter we've got the new greenhouse in full production, coming right through fall, autumn. Most of our mix was lettuce, tiny bit of Mizuna, tiny bit of micros. Beautiful mix. Now we're in deep winter. Lettuce is really handbraked. It's micros and Mizuna with a tiny bit of lettuce. I think I'm getting distracted here, but the creative license is the biggest thing for us that enables me to go to bed at night not worrying, do I have enough food to feed people?
Yeah. Well, I think that's a perfect metaphor for life. How much stuff do we do that we think people care about that eventually you decide, I don't want to do it anymore, and you stop and no one notices. So the whole time you were doing it for yourself, not for anybody else.
Yeah, yeah, and apart from peak summer when we've got other, there's summer crops on in the greenhouses, but really in retail, our fridge has to have a salad and a root veg continuously. And so, worst scenario, you're one of our retail customers, you come to our fridge, there's no salad mix, there's just microgreens. there's still a salad
Yeah.
and there's going to be a root veg. That's I can't, I'm just making a number, but like 95% of our customers are happy whatever salad's in there. If they don't have a choice, they're still like, there's still a salad. A tiny percent of our customers complain. They're like, oh, I came to your fridge and there was no leaves and shoots. That doesn't happen hardly ever. These really aren't your people. If they're going to grind you saying there was no salad, but actually there could have been bags of pea shoots, bags of radish microgreens. There could have been bags of Mizuna. There just wasn't their leaves and shoots mix. They aren't your people. And there's still a salad in the fridge.
100%. And I
Yeah.
love that you said it gives you artistic license. And this is a permaculture thing. Anytime you can get optionality in your life, that's a good thing. Hello, growers. If you enjoy podcasts like this one, tune into my podcast In Search of Soil on YouTube for a deep dive into the mysteries beneath our feet. Join me as I explore topics such as mycorrhizal fungi, mushrooms, compost, biochar, and more. It's a soil nerd's dream. We're going deep. We're talking to scientists about all things soil related. Whether you're a seasoned farmer or a gardener just starting out, our podcast has something for everyone. Listen in and grow with us. Check out In Search of Soil on YouTube.